Hey guys, let's talk about how I got started in truck driving and what it took for me to get to where I am now. I started out, I was working part time at Dollar General as a cashier and stocker, making minimum wage. And at the same time, I was delivering pizzas for Domino's. And I was working myself to death trying to run two jobs at the same time, working both of them were damn near full-time hours. So Domino's more so than Dollar General. I was a delivery driver there, so I would work every hour they gave me, and I was barely making it. All right, little bell. I was barely making it. It was a lot of struggle. Okay, come here. It was a lot of struggle for not a lot of money. And you know I'm trying to record. You know I'm trying to record. You just want to be ow. You just want to be in the middle of eating my beer. That's wrong with you. You just want to play. Anyway, so I decided that I was gonna go to school and get my CDL. Truck driving school I went to was about an hour and a half from my house, so I drove back and forth to the school. It wasn't through, a mega corporation. This was a private school. I had to pay for it, and I weighed that option out. Should I go with a big company and let them get my license and be locked into them for a year, or should I go on my own and do it? I figured for me, it was better to do it on my own. That was my intentions, and so that's what I did. I was a mechanic when I was in the Army for a while, and then with the diesel mechanic experience, and then with the Class A CDL, I figured I'd get a local job fairly easy, because I still had brand new babies and new kids and brand new wife, and I wanted to be home more than I was gone. We're going to fight. I decided to go that way, and I went to Southside Community College in South Boston, Virginia. Got my CDL. Took about 6 weeks, I think it was. Got my CDL, added it to my resume, and a couple of weeks after that, I had a job as a mechanic in a local shop, and I also did some driving for them. After that, after about a year of turning wrenches and working, and he had some older stuff, and I wasn't just working on the trucks, I was also working on equipment and everything else, but it was beating on me. I got a job delivering beer. Now, my hat's off to you guys that deliver beer to the local places. And I'm not talking about the guys that back into the grocery store. I'm talking about those side-loaded trailers. That is a workout. That is my shirt. Thank you. It's workout. If you are not used to hard manual labor, I do not suggest delivering beer as one of your first jobs as a CDL truck driver. It is effort. You will unload that entire trailer twice over by hand every day. And I say it twice over because you got to pick it all up out of the trailer, wheel it in on a hand truck into the store, and then pick it all up off the hand truck and put the mess away. You'll do it twice over, sometimes 3 times over, every day. And that's a lot of beer, I mean, it's a lot. It's fluid. It's a lot of it. You will be sore every day. When you go home, you are done. It will wreck your life. Anyway, that was my second job. My third job after I decided I could not handle beer, and I stuck with it for a year. I give everybody at least a year. Is a cement mixer. I'm trying to stay local for the kids. I drove a cement mixer. And again, hard work, nowhere near as hard as delivering beer. Little dog. There's a window right there. You go out of it. Look at it. Yeah, you better get your act together. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna eat too cute. Cement mixer. Again, hard work. Not as hard as beer, but hard work nonetheless. Because you got to wash the truck multiple times a day. You're climbing up and down the ladder on the back of the truck because you have to, what they call slump the concrete, which is how thick the concrete is, how much water is in it. More water, the thinner the concrete. Less water, the thicker the concrete. And you have to be able to identify it. They have 5 different levels of how tight that concrete comes out of the back of the truck. If that is my finger that is attached to me, that hurts. If they ask for a slump of 1 or 2, your day is going to be terrible because it's a mess to clean up. And it's sticky, it is heavy, it does not like to move, you can work hard. 3 and above is kind of easy pouring. If you don't have an automatic in your truck and you get stuck with a manual transmission, when I was driving manual there, they had 9-speed manuals, international, what do they call them, work stars or something. Anyway, older international straight trucks. And I also hauled the bulk tanker for them. I would go pick up raw cement and bring it back to the plant. We would load it in the big silo, which is a good job. It doesn't pay nearly, where I live, it doesn't pay nearly what a truck driver should make. I was making $11-12 an hour. I think it was more towards the $11 an hour side. Nowadays you can make that at Walmart and McDonald's. So what's the point of me worrying about my driving record, carrying this cement around and being overweight all the time, and then long hours for very little pay? And that's when I decided I was going to go over the road. Found a company in North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte, and I happened to run into them coming down, driving through Virginia. They had their phone number on the back of the trailer, hiring drivers. So I called them, told her what my experience was. There wasn't a lot over the road, which wasn't hell over the road. I didn't know nothing about the 53-foot drive-in. Didn't know nothing about pulling into docks. Didn't know nothing about getting the receivers on time. Didn't know nothing about nothing. Nothing. I knew nothing about none of it. I showed up. She gave me a truck. Told me this is the address where the trailer was. It was before e-logs were mandatory, so I didn't have to worry about the log book, but it was still paper logs. Didn't know nothing about it because I'd been time card the whole time I had my CDL. Well, a little bit I knew about it, I had to try to remember from school, which was by now 3 years ago. Well, by then it was 3 years ago. And stayed with her for a good long while. Then something happened, the rates fell apart, everything went down. I was on percentage pay, making 50% of the net of the truck, so 50% after the cost, which at that time was amazing money when I started. I had never made that much money ever in my life. I'm from a small hole-in-the-wall town in Virginia. We don't make good money in Virginia. The cost of living is high. The rate of pay is terrible. It's terrible. So if you're thinking of Virginia as a place to retire, keep going south because you're nothing like it there. At least not in Farmville, Virginia, where I live. It ain't worth it. I stayed with her until the rates fell apart, a year and a half or so. Made good money at first, and then, went from, making anywhere from $900 to $1,500 a week, depending on how hard I wanted to run, to $300-400 a week because it just wasn't any money in it. Everything started falling apart. So I decided to go back local. Went to Curtis Contracting out of Williamsburg, Virginia. By then I had moved to Portsmouth. I was living out by Virginia Beach. I would drive dump truck for the asphalt crew. Now, being with the cement plant before going over the road, I knew plenty about dump truck because we had one straight truck and one dump trailer. I would go pick up gravel with the dump trailer, or pick up gravel with the dump truck. We would also spread gravel in driveways, whatever anybody wanted. It was kind of a mud of a company, kind of like his dog would do just anything. Sand, gravel, cement, whatever. So I went to work for Curtis Contracting, hauling asphalt. I knew how to operate the dump truck and centipede. So we were 81,000 pounds with 5% overload in a straight truck, loaded. All asphalt. Then the season went dry, and we ran out of work, and I wasn't doing anything, and we were being sent home every day, and so I got on Craigslist, started calling around, found this little small company again, offering 50 cents a mile to start. 6 months, they would lease your truck. And yes, you want to turn around here. Look, get the fly, chase the fly, stop chasing me. I'm trying to make a YouTube, get close. I'm trying to make a YouTube video, and you're making it very difficult. Apologize to the people. Apologize. You have to go on the floor. And I'm sorry. I gotta make a video. I'll feed you when I'm done. Doesn't even have to be hungry. You put foot on the floor, you want to eat it. On the floor, and that's a bowl. 50 cents a mile, 6 months later, owner-operator. He was right back in between my legs, trying to chew on the back of my heel. So, I filled out my application, got hired, and I ran hard. And I've been running hard with that guy ever since, until February of this year, where he helped me get my own authority. Took a few months to get everything together, and then he helped me get this truck to put on my authority, which I gave him the W900, and that's where I'm at now. It was a long road, but we made it. I'm doing what I do, and what I've come to love to do, for me, not for anybody else. I set my own hours, I pick my own loads, I go where I want to go, when I want to go there, and make as much money as I want to make. And I want to keep making money. I need to get this APU fixed. Island is struggling good for that after treatment stuff. But what? Got a hair in my mouth. Got long beards, that's good for that. You get extra protein all day. Shave this thing off. For, but that's what I did, and it might not be the same for what everybody else does, or what you want to do. If you want to do local, a lot of local companies won't hire you without the right amount of experience. But if you can get a local company that lets you do other things as well as drive, and they hire you just because you have a CDL and you can do those other things, you can get your experience that way. Or you can go with one of the bigger companies, and sign on with a trainer, or you can go to a local school to keep you out of the contract and still get hired on by one of the bigger companies and get put in with a trainer, but not get locked into a year-long contract. Or, if you plan on being there a year, hey, you do a year with Curtis Contracting, I kept your safety bits. We had this truck for 2 years. time, I'll have you a brand new truck. I miss having the hood, but I don't think I'll ever go back